Hey everyone, Thornton Smash here, Resident Apex Predator, and today I'm coming to you with a pretty cool list. Apex Legends News recently did a poll on the top 5 most popular legends to pick, and the list here is going to be a little bit surprising. There's some legends I definitely did not expect to see in this list. Now, right before we dive in, if you have a differing list, do let me know in the comments below. I'm very interested to know where you guys would have placed your personal preference for legends. That being said, let's jump right in at number 5, and that is going to be Lifeline. Now, Lifeline is an S tier character. I had her on a previous list ranked there. She is incredibly useful by being able to pick up her teammates when they've been knocked while still staying in the fight by being able to use her gun because the drone is an automatic pickup. And also, her ultimate goes ahead and drops purple shields and other useful items in the middle of a fight. She is truly a one-of-a-kind legend and probably the best healer in the game, bar none. Now, there are some downsides. If you play as Lifeline, you can't really push. You can't be an aggressive character. You have to let your teammates do the main fighting while you stay mid-range with possibly a Hemlock or a G7, taking down opponents so that if your teammates do go down, you can go ahead and then pick them up and continue pushing the fight, making the battle last a lot longer than it should and giving you multiple chances to turn the tide. Now, coming up after this legend at number 4 is quite a shocker to me. This is going to be Octane, and he is the 4th most popular pick for players to choose. And there's some interesting stats behind this because Octane has the best solo win percentage rate out of every single Legends. So I imagine a lot of solo players absolutely love picking Octane. They get the best loot, they steal everything from their teammates, they can do all of that. But that does come with a drawback. He is the worst legend in win percentage if you have a full squad, meaning he does not contribute much to the battle with his teammates, but if you play him alone, he can win a ton of games. Interesting pick there. I could see a lot of people really liking the loot goblin effect that you get with him, and he does have some nice little perks himself, like the healing stim. However, personally, I wouldn't choose him as a top 4, but once again, I didn't make this list. This was voted by the players. If you have a differing list, once again, let me know in the comments because some of these are really, really interesting. Now, next up at number 3 is going to be Horizon, and this isn't really that big of a shocker to me. Now, do I think that she is worthy of being a top 3 legend? No, I don't have her ranked that highly, but because she's new and a lot of players like to experiment and try a new legend right away, that is what I attest to her pick rate being so high. She does have useful abilities. Her jump pad is a ton of fun. It's basically like an amped up version of Octane's, and the black hole can be really useful, but a lot of players will shoot that as soon as it goes down and destroy it. If you chuck it with grenades and a Gibby airstrike, it can become devastating, but not a lot of players do that yet. She's really up on this list because she's new. She's the shiny new toy. Everyone wants to play her. I don't put her utility anywhere near a top 3 legend, but she is still a lot of fun, and she's something unique to try out that we haven't really got to test around with before. Now, coming in at number 2, we're starting to see utility be matched with top pick rate, because that's going to be Bloodhound at this pick. Now, Bloodhound, when he first came in, wasn't that great. His cone that he scanned with was very small, and it gave away his position, allowing him to get hit by all members of the opposition team very quickly. Now that they've increased the scan rate, it is a huge buff, and his ultimate, which allows him to really pinpoint where the enemy is and take them down quite easily, as it basically makes your entire site a digital threat, is amped up by the fact that with each kill you get, it lasts longer and extends, meaning that if you're a good player, you can really take advantage of his ultimate. He's super fun. He can track the enemy. He can scan beacons. He is my number 2 when I'm not playing my main character the most, because he is just so much fun to play, and he can absolutely change how the tide of a battle will go. He's useful to the entire team by letting them know where the enemies are, and he's also a beast if he's on his own, because he can basically go into the sight of the Allfather and absolutely wreck a team while moving in hyperspeed. And coming in at number 1, it shouldn't surprise you. They're sweaty. They're TTVs. When they get knocked, they will quit the game. It's going to be Wraith, and Wraith is an incredible legend to play as. Her tactical basically allows you to get out of firefights if you're about to get downed. Her portals lets her shuttle her teammates around the entire map if need be, and her passive allows her to know when she's being looked at, making it very hard to snipe her. And on top of that, she has the smallest hitbox in the game. She's an absolute game changer for most players and really helps on the new player level, but also if you're an experienced player, you can get a ton out of her. She's super fun to play, super good at what she does. Now, I do have to wonder, since she was the most popular since day one, so is Pathfinder, and since Respawn hasn't done any buffs to him, he's fallen off this list completely. No one plays him anymore, and it's kind of sad to see that you've nerfed a legend so far into the ground that no one will play them. But getting back onto Wraith, she's an incredibly useful legend, but because so many players play her, she ends up being a bit toxic in regular public matches, and that can be kind of a detriment to her. But overall, incredibly powerful legend, an iconic legend, voiced amazingly, and just has a ton of charisma, or not charisma, it's kind of hard to explain with Wraith, but something about her draws in a ton of players, and that is why Wraith is #1 for being picked as the most popular player on Apex Legends. So that's going to be our top 5 list of Apex Legends characters picked by you guys. Now, if you have a differing list, like I said before, let me know in the comments below, because this is not an end-all be-all list, nor is it a list based on who's the best character. If you liked the video, do drop a like and subscribe. I come out with Apex videos on the daily, and it really helps support my channel. And if you ever want to play Apex with me, I do open lobbies on Twitch Monday through Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Doesn't matter the skill level, I'll help you in ranked, I'll do public matches. I just like to play with new players, so come in and join and hang out. For the rest of this video, I'm going to go ahead and just let the match play out. Let me know what you thought of it, and if you ever want to play, like I said, feel free to join me. Until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outlands. Just a little bit, that way when I go back, I can highlight it for a YouTube video.
Gotta hop up here. Double tap trigger.
Or to me, it's a square.
Alright.
That's weird.
30 seconds remain. The ring is nearby.
Tatakai, Tatakai.
Where do you think they are?
Probably on a building somewhere.
Okay, well, I'm getting us on top of this building.
Oh, they're right here.
Oh, they're behind us?
Getting shot at.
Hey, reality, keep coming, please.
Yeah, keep moving with us, and then we can...
Gotcha.
Where do you see them?
Alright, we're ping. They're over here.
Okay. Oh, I see them.
I don't.
Blue shield.
Oh. It might be that one guy, huh?
He's got to
It
move.
might be, because he was...
Nope, there's 2.
Oh, I see more than one.
But, cracked.
Recharging shields.
Hilarious. She just wasted all her freaking barriers.
I mean, we got them trapped. They're gonna have to come to us.
I'm cutting them off. I'm going up high.
I mean, right.
I'm taking fire, friends.
They're moving that way.
I don't think they're... I know one of their teammates wasn't paying attention to that ring, so one of them's in the ring.
Yeah. I think they both might be right now.
There's one right here on me.
This way.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
with you. Oh, wow.
Oh, there you go. Another win.
That is my Christmas present. GG, back to back. That's how we do. Good playing with you, reality.
And I was playing with you too, man.
Yep, I'm rotating in Meme Lord Jeremy, but that was fun. How did I do that game? I really want to see what I did.
No, my dad.